A note on Hick. A very good film from 2011. The story of a teenager that wants to go to Las Vegas. She's on the road to Sin City, but along the way many things happen to her. 2011, that's before Eddie Redmayne would win the Oscar, the Academy Awards for an actor in for best actor in a leading role, for his portrayal of Stephen Hawking in The Theory of Everything. But he's not the hero of the story. He has a solid part, but it is Chloe Grace Moretz, an actress that I've seen briefly before, but didn't think much. Only in this film she has so much to do, and she does it with talent, grace, without exaggeration. In fact, come to think of it, it's phenomenal, but also strange, outre, to see such a young actress performing so well, giving the impression that it's natural, it's not forced, it's not over the top. Whereas I'm thinking Keira Knightley. That's an example for me, at least, of an actress who almost always give me the impression that it's artificial, it's forced, it's exaggerated, it's unusual. So as this girl, Luli, she's the heroine of the motion picture, starts off to Las Vegas, hitchhiking, of course, there's no other way. She meets Eddie, who is Eddie Redmayne. An interesting coincidence. Or maybe they just, I'm thinking, gave this, knowing that it's Eddie Redmayne, they just renamed the character from the novel, because we have a novel which is an original material, and the script was written by the author of the novel. So maybe she just, I'm not sure. It's not so important. And as she's on this pickup truck that Eddie is driving, very soon they start trading insults. He's saying something like, you have a big mouth, you talk a lot, but you also have a big mouth. Which, if we look at the character, can be explained in two ways. I mean, there are two reasons I'm thinking. One, the guy is not really very sane. He has issues. We see that throughout the film, I mean, as we move along. And second of all, that's his way of hiding his real feelings. In fact, he's attracted to the girl. He's beginning to have emotions for her that will develop, and so he's denying it. He's trying to be proud and appear indifferent and not vulnerable. So he's saying, when actually the girl is wonderful. One problem here is, I was thinking that at least some of the audience, I was feeling a bit awkward, uneasy at times, because it's a story involving... Ce faci acolo? Dă-te jos! involving a girl that is barely 14 or so, if I have it right. And so the different things that happen to her and with her have a different magnitude. It's obviously worth exploring. We have to learn about people in their various stages of evolution of their lives. But she's too innocent, too tender, too young, of course. So there's a feeling I had that a certain protection she should have, not like a veil, not the infamous burqa or something, but and that's lacking. She's exposed to all sorts of bad things. She meets, to go briefly through the plot, she meets Glenda, a woman that steals. She also has a very agitated, sad, so to say, past. Glenda very soon takes her to a shop and she wants her to help in robbing the place. And she saw in a film, and I'm thinking this film is Drugstore Cowboy. How to do it, and Luli is made to act a fit. Help me, I have epilepsy, and she's on the floor. And the idea was that while she was on the floor, the shop assistant would be busy with her, and so Glenda would go at the cash register and take the money. Only the shop assistant is a very old man, and faced with this scene, he collapses. He's right over the poor girl and has a brain seizure or something. And then there's a moment when the innocent girl, Luli, is the one who says, "Let's call the ambulance. Let's do something." No. We can't. And she's giving a solid, intelligent argument. Look, what's more suspicious? This guy on the floor and the money missing? Or we call and they get him, and then later on they find that there's some money missing. So they do that. They meet with Eddie again, and then again, and Eddie takes her out, buys a dress, goes to a pool game where he loses, so he has to pay $200 that he doesn't have, and this idiot, no other word for it, and cruel man, has no other idea but to sell the girl. So she's in the restroom, Luli. Eddie allows the guy that has to collect money from him to go into the restroom and take advantage, abuse the poor teenager. He has second thoughts, but late, as she's reproaching. He's going in to save her, but the film gets more violent after that.